In remembrance of Dennis, founder of European Shiatsu. There exists a combination of words that reflect an unlimited strength. You leave more behind than your footsteps. In this essence of these words lay the connection between Dennis and Roberto. In 1990 of last century, they met each other for the first time. Roberto traveled with a group Shiatsu students to Japan Shiatsu College in Tokyo. En route, he had a break in Holland and visited the Nippon-Nederlandse Shiatsu School. From the very first moment, a grow together between Dennis and Roberto started and led for years on to an intensive cooperation based on their way of life for Shiatsu. By this expansion, first another sentence, their cooperation brought positive developments and expansion for both schools. By this expansion, Roberto promoted in the 90s his students to follow also Shiatsu courses outside Italy. His argument was a preview on the formation of the European Union. He advised Dennis to create Shiatsu education in the light of further European developments. This was for Dennis a point of view that inside him lived but did not yet come out. He was open for the sight of vision from Roberto, and both they started full of enthusiasm in making European plans. They had sometimes everyday personal contact by telephone to talk about ideas, because then we still lived in a world without electronic social media. It was a nice word. Their voices, their energy, their humanity, and last but not least, their love for Shiatsu gave them the strength to start to work European. It became a fact, and in 1993, the European Shiatsu Academy was opened in Holland by Toru Namikoshi. The European Shiatsu Association was realized and more organizations should follow, such as the start from Scuola, Italo-giapponese Shiatsu Namikoshi in 1994 by Roberto. Dennis left more behind than footsteps, but behind his footsteps was and is the strength from Roberto. It is past and present at the same time. When Dennis in 1997 passed away, total unexpected, we were complete shocked. What's going on with the Nippon-Nederlandse Shiatsu School and the European Shiatsu Academy? Difficult questions. The deep friendship and the cooperation during many years between Dennis and Roberto brought the solution. Roberto offered to help to continue the Dutch school. In the period between 1989 and 2005, he took the task on his shoulders to become direction and main teacher. He traveled regularly to Holland to teach the students and to form the Dutch new team. He could make this heavy effort because the weekends that Roberto worked in the Dutch school, the Shiatsu school in Rome was in good hands from Paula. She is already for many years the strong and sympathetic person and teacher behind Roberto, in good times and difficult times. Her personality and abilities were also observed by Dennis. I think Dennis should have been impressed if he had known that Roberto and Paula followed the track that Dennis left behind.